Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and what a fantastic race that we just witnessed. It was amazing, one of the best races I've seen in a while. I thoroughly enjoyed it as a Ferrari fan, and it's so good to see a Ferrari 1-2 again. Even though my man Sainz wasn't on top, at least Leclerc was on top, which does give Ferrari as a team a really good lead in the constructors right now. I think it's around 44 points, which is very good. And this is just like a new series I'm making where I'm gonna be discussing the talking main key points of the race and like giving you guys a recap of what or how the race was. So welcome, and yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so I think it makes sense to start off with Ferrari. What a race that was! That was pretty much what every Ferrari fan would have asked for, a 1-2. Even though Sainz pulled off that move late on against someone like Verstappen, I was expecting that. Sainz was showing some real promise in qualifying, but I don't know what happened. At one point, the gap between him and Verstappen was around 10 seconds. That was really pissing me off, but it's good to see that even when he's not 100% with the car, he's still able to get P2. So the only thing that's going on in my mind right now is what will he be able to do when he's 100% with the car? Can he challenge Leclerc for the title, or like what's going to be the process? Is the team going to usually, like as usual, back Leclerc, or is this going to be like a showdown between both of them to prove who deserves the team's backing? I don't know. Overall, I'm just going to be enjoying this. Both of them are really talented drivers, and seeing a 1-2 after so long from Ferrari was excellent. And I think the next point I really want to talk about is the midfield. It looks fantastic. Haas and Alfa Romeo are fighting a Mercedes. Saying that sounds like I'm talking in a parallel universe, but this is true. It happened. It's so cool to see Haas finally on top. Kevin Magnussen, what a performance. He was on cards to get like a P6, but then of course Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen, both of them did not finish the race, I think. So he of course got P5. And let me just quickly open up the standings because this looks crazy right now. Okay, Haas are sitting in P3. That sounds so weird. Haas is currently sitting in P3 in the constructors, and I never thought I would see such days, but here it is. And second up, Alfa Romeo, Bottas is really showing why long-term contracts really affect a driver's driving style. Because if you haven't checked out Carlos Sainz's podcast on Beyond the Grid, he really specifies that when a driver has a long-term contract, he is not afraid to pull moves because he knows if he fails this time around, he can try in the next race and the contract will not be an issue. So I think we can finally see the reasoning behind that with his performance. And Guan Yu Zhou really put in an underrated performance, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this much from him. I really thought he was gonna, I don't know, be struggling, P15 and all bad, like, and stuff, but then he really did a good job to finish in the top 10. And Mick Schumacher, we know it takes him some time to get used to it. It's been one season, but I wouldn't blame him. He's going up against Kevin Magnussen, who is really solid when it comes to maintaining a position and getting points for the team. So it'll take him some time to get used to it and adjust, but I think he's gonna do a fantastic job for Haas in the near future. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is McLaren. Oof, McLaren fans, what has happened to you guys? I knew the situation wasn't great at McLaren, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Both of the McLarens were at one point running 18, 20, and that is not what I want to see. That's not what Lando Norris wants to see. That's not what Zach Brown wants to see. That's not what Andreas Seidel wants to see. That's not what Ricardo wants to see. So they really need to improve the situation, because if it stays like this, this could be a big turnaround for McLaren. They're just having a trajectory which is going up and it's going to fall down again, which is going to be really bad. And Aston Martin as well. Not many people talking about this, but I am very disappointed with Aston Martin. I really thought they would pull up their socks and go up, because that's the only place they can go. They are looking like they're going to be hitting rock bottom soon. So Aston Martin and Williams as well. I expected a lot from Williams and Aston Martin. They haven't delivered. Yeah, it's just the first race. Maybe there is some pace that, maybe someone like Hulkenberg couldn't extract because he just jumped into the car and he had no prior practice. According to information that we have been given, he didn't really have a lot of time to get used to the car. So that's there. Lance Stroll, I don't even know what to say. Now, coming back to the Red Bulls, those last 5 laps were just so chaotic for them. I mean, I did not expect that. I was really thinking, even if Max Verstappen was out, I seriously expected Sergio Perez to get P4. It was there. I knew Lewis was gonna overtake him, but P4 was still on the cards for him. But wow, that's just racing. You're in it for a few laps, and in the last few laps, you're just not even in the points anymore. It'll happen. I feel the pace is there. This feels like some reliability issues. Of course, Max was talking about his steering wheel feeling a bit heavier. I don't know what's that all about, because he was doing pretty fine, for most of the race. Sergio Perez, exactly around 2-3 laps later, said his engine died. So that's really strange. I don't know if this is some problem that both the cars are having and how they're gonna get this fixed, but I think it's 1 week's time before we head off to the next round. And my expectations for the next round, of course I want another Ferrari one too, but with Sainz on top. But I'm thinking my prediction for the next race would be a Leclerc win, a Sainz second, and probably a Verstappen third. Alright, so probably the same thing, but instead of Lewis, Max will be at P3. So that's just what I would be predicting. I know I haven't dropped like a whole season prediction video because I was planning to make that during the break, the off time. But it's a lot on YouTube to make prediction videos. I was not sure if a video was going to take off. And also, guys, thank you for 11,000 views. That's something I did not expect. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what you have to do. And subscribe to, get notified when I drop new videos. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.